the phone down on my computer.
No, they can hear you. Chris sorted it out. You plug it up on that, please.
No, on my computer I've got to turn the phone down. Ooh, what is that?
You all intrigued?
Ooh, what is that?
Oh, wait. Second.
Do the pop out thing like that?
Yes, you do.
Why is that really blurry?
Because you're on the internet.
Not a very good. It's not a very good picture.
I know. We're just saying that.
Right there a second. Right there.
Like.
He's going to sort it out, hopefully.
Sorry if you switch around. I'm really sorry.
Well, we've got
and you
2
see the
viewers.
State of the room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you.
But it's
Stop that now, Christopher. Christopher.
But it's Colette's fault. Oh,
Oh, no, 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 no.
no, you're not disabled. Shush
Oh,
your
there
face.
we are. Got four views. It's because yeah, it did it to me earlier.
Oh, let me go and grab the flipping spanner.
It's still all like misty and blurry.
I know.
What's he done?
Right, okay.
Clean
Wait
the
a sec.
lens.
That's better. Right, so I need this.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Lady. And the thumbprint on there.
Yeah.
Right.
I did it earlier
Are we
on.
going live now?
Yeah, we are live now. Deanna says, hi Clyde, Chris and Angie.
Oh, hi Diana.
Only if I had my bloody mole grips, I tell ya.
It was doing it to me earlier. Where's that, I don't know where the round thing's gone.
All round thing.
I am doing something completely different tonight.
At the minute she's showing a dirty palette.
No, I'm not.
You are actually.
No, no, because it's got paint on, so how can it be dirty if it's already got paint on?
You on the domestic?
No, not yet. Oh, I can't do it. I need to
You will.
tighten that screw off. That's what I need to do. But
Right.
That's much better now you've seen the lens.
Thank you. Right, so I have Angie with me. You've probably can hear her before I said, hi Angie. Hiya, Shilpa. Hi Shilpa, your parcel's gone off, Shilpa, today. You should have it any day now. I think they said in the post office. When did they say Shilpa's parcel would go off, Chris?
She's in
UK.
Bradford, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's first class, so it'll be
First class. Hopefully tomorrow.
tomorrow
hopefully.
or the next day.
Hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day. But it's on its way to you, so I cannot wait to see what what you've got inside your box.
Oh, hi Sonja.
Hi Sonja. Hi Diana. So as you can hear Angie, of course. I've got Angie with me tonight. I would say hello Angie, but she's already said hello.
Hang on. I'm a bit upset because I thought we were doing something at Christmas Day.
Well, I am technically doing something Christmassy.
Okay.
Angie's got her green mobile light hat on. If you stuck her in the middle of the Blackpool, you would see her. And there was no lights on, you would see her straight away. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm super excited. I cannot wait, Shilpa, for you to receive it. I honestly can't. I've been working really hard. Haven't I, Angie, on Shilpa's parcel, making stuff for her?
Oh, yeah.
Angie's been dead jealous.
Really curly.
Hi, Eva. I think I've got everybody. Well, tonight, I'm going to be doing a mixed media project. But I'm going to be doing a fairy. It's going to be fairy based, but I'm hopefully going to put a bit of a Christmas twist on it. Maybe. Let's see how it goes. So I'll explain to you what I've got so far. So I've got a canvas. Now the reason it's all sort of jagged on the edges is because I bought a huge canvas from the works. I can't even remember what size it was, but it was massive. And Chris has basically just been cutting it down because it was a lot cheaper to buy one big one rather than buy, I don't know, 3, 6 small ones. So if it's a big one, you could sort of cut it down your own size. Now, I'd use the same canvas to do one project, but I had to cut out 2 separate pieces for that project. And then I've cut out this, and I've still got loads left. So yeah, but you can pick up these from the pound shop canvases. I have seen them from the pound shop canvases. Right, so I've got
How much are they then?
canvas. I paid about £3. I knew you were going to ask me that. I paid about £3 for it because I couldn't remember. I knew she was going to ask me that. But, yeah, £3, big massive one. Thank you, Angie, for asking your lovely question.
Right, no problem.
It's much appreciated. Oh, right. And I've also got some fairy images. Got some fairy images. Now, basically went on Pinterest and put in fairy images. And on an A4 sheet, I had loads. I mean, it was that sort of an image. And then it had that there. And then it had all... It was just like a midnight scene with the fairies on water. Anyway, so I've fussy cutted, roughly, I'm properly fussy cutted them, these out. I may use the 4th one yet, I don't know, that's why I haven't cut her out. So I've got that, I have got that one, but you can't really tell it's a fairy because of the colour on it. So I might stick with my purple. I've also got next to me some of these. Now this is what I mean by Christmas. I might add a Christmas twist on it. I'm definitely going to be using this. I did say last time we came on live that I was going to be using one of these, but I will tonight. I'm also going to be using these butterflies, but not using them as butterflies. I'm going to be using them as fairy wings. Now Angie gave me a set of 6, 8 in a pack, Ange, of these white butterflies. Yeah. And she'll be able to tell you where she got them from, because I don't know.
Oh, country basket.
And there we are, country baskets. So there's that. As you just saw, I've got my palette, and these have all got acrylic colours on. So we've got rose, I think it's called rose, pink colour, yellow, peach, brown, black. I've also got my shimmers. So I've got basically all my shimmers down. I'm waiting for colours to come through the door. So I'll tell you the main ones I'm going to be working with tonight. So Graceful Pink, because I want the background to be purple, green, blue, like a midnight kind of colours. So I'm going for this one's Vintage Rose. We've got the white to use right at the end once I've got my colour base on there. I might use chestnut, I don't know. So that one's in it. This is the Merv. This is the purple one. Watercolour based. Burgundy, brown, blue, pale blue, that's called. I've also got shimmers mist. So I've got green, and this one's like a peachy kind of colour. So it's Graceful Mustard and Soft Moss. And then I've also got Vintage Lavender. So those are my basic colours. Anything after that, I'll be able to tell you. I've also got my gold acrylic colour going on as well. Hi, Pink Zebra.
I was going to say that.
Oh, go on then. You say it.
I was waiting for you to draw breath. You never stopped. I need to say hello to Ava, and Pink Zebra, and also Brandy Lynn.
Oh, hiya, Brandy.
Oh, Marie's here now.
Oh, well, Brandy Lynn.
Everybody.
Brandy Lynn, I don't think I recognise the name. Is this the first time you've come along to one of my live shows? If it is, welcome. I hope you find me inspirational. If not, we'll have a good old laugh through the night. The voice you can hear in the background is Angie Paisley. And yeah, welcome to my channel. And I just wanted to thank my new subscribers too, for coming and popping onto my channel. Hi, Sonja.
Shut your face.
She's talking to her husband. She's not actually talking to me, but there. She's not actually telling me to shut my face. She's telling Tony. He said something.
Oh, God. I'm just telling my husband off.
Yeah. She's telling her husband off. If she told me to shut my face, I'd be going, no, you shut your face, and.
Christmas.
Right. So, Pink Zebra, Danielle, also, you've got your parcel on its way to you. It'll take about 4 or 5 days, working days, they said in the post office. So, hi, Angie.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi,
Shelley Carlson. I've never seen
yeah,
her before.
she's just subscribed to my channel because there's a notification just come up to say that you've subscribed. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for popping onto my channel. And if you've got a channel, please let us know. Thank you, Brandy. Please let us know in the comment section below if you've got a channel, and because we all like supporting each other. We all pop along to each other's craft channels. I think that's what it's all about, basically, at the end of the day. And yeah, pop it in the comments section below, and I will pop over to your channel later tonight. I'll take you to bed with me. It's your turn, and I'll take you to bed. And I'll watch you tonight before I go to bed.
Angie Brown's on. She said, hi, Colette. Angie Chris may not get to stay long because she's not feeling good.
Oh, bless you, Angie Brown. I hope you feel better
Brandy.
soon.
Sonja's on.
Hi, Sonja.
And I just subscribed to Brandy Lynn's channel as well. I've got Shelley Carson. I've not subscribed to her.
Oh, right. So, okay. So, welcome everybody to the my channel, Country Creations. Like I say, if you've got your channel, your own channel, pop it in the comment section below, and we will go over and subscribe and check your channel out.
Oh, Brandy co-hosts a show with a lady named Brenda G Design.
Why have I heard that name before? Have you heard that name before? Why have I heard that name before? I've heard that name before, Brenda G's Designs. Why have I heard that name before?
I don't know.
Right, let me show you other things. That's going to bother me now. Why have you... Maybe I've watched Brendan on YouTube? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I know I've heard the name before. Right, so I'm going to put these images to one side. I'm going to show you the type of stencils I've got. So, the first stencils, now, they do get washed. They do, I promise you. I'm looking around for something. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I can't see it. Can you?
Can you lift the camera up a little bit because it's going all blurry again? Can you lift it up a bit away from your hands?
There.
That's better. That's better.
If it goes any worse.
Gosh, don't be such an accent.
Right, I've got some, I know you can't see it, and I'm trying my best to put it on a background that you're able to see it. This one is a butterfly stencil. Now, I bought these in Wilkinson's ages ago, and I've actually done my own stenciling in my craft room, which is why I bought them. But now I actually use them in my craft so they don't go to waste. But these have got butterflies on, so I'm definitely going to be using that one. You're more than welcome to come. Love to have you. Oh, bless.
Yeah, I just subscribed to her channel.
Love both your
Angie
accents.
Brown wants to know what you're making.
I'm making a fairy canvas, a mixed media fairy canvas. And this one has got a rose, some flowers on, and it's got 2 hearts on. So I might use this one. I'm sort of indecisive when to choose that one. I want to put some wording on here, so I don't know whether these will be too small. If they are, I'll figure something out. But I'm going to put the word believe somewhere along the canvas. I've got a wooden type stencil. I may use it, I don't know. I've also got this stencil. It's like a spray stencil. Polly gave it to me, and I want to try something out using that. And then I've got some gold figurines I'm going to be using. And yeah, shall we start? Right, okay. Right, the other thing that I've got to show you is I've got some lollipop sticks. And you're going to think, why have she got lollipop sticks? Well, I want to make, and I've just recently done it with a steampunk project. Steampunk isn't my thing at all. It's for a project that I'm doing it for. But the frame on the outside, the back is canvas. And I've built the frame on the outside. So I'm going to do the same on this canvas and build the frame. And how you do it is using lollipop sticks. So you cut the ends off. Now I'm going to need quite a few. I'm not going to spray anything on at the moment because all my spray then can be sprayed on when I've got the frame itself on. And Angie will be reading any comments or questions that you've got along the way. Because, yeah.
Danielle has commented on your blog, darling.
Ah, she saw it.
And I want to say thank you to Shelley for subscribing to my channel. I love her. I love her a lot. I love you all a lot.
I'll have to go over to my blog and have a look what you've put. I was meaning to put something on there today and it just went out the window. So something will go on there tomorrow. I'm going to use Mod Podge for this. And all you do is Mod Podge this lollipop sticks down on the edge.
Where did you get them from?
Lollipop sticks? Well, you can pick them up in your local craft shop. They come in a pack. Or you can buy them. I bought these from the Works. It was either the Works or the Range, and they're not that expensive. They come in a pack of 100, and you'll be surprised how many you use, especially if you do like a frame on the outside, and like if you cut some down in half again, you'll get a totally different look. And that's a little bit too short for my liking.
Oh, thank you, Brandy. Brandy just subscribed to my channel too. Thank you, Brandy.
Oh, bless.
Thank you, Shelley. Love you lot. Lot.
It's really funny because me and Ange were saying when I get a new subscriber, Ange gets a new subscriber. It's really strange.
Yeah, I'm just behind you.
But it's every time I get one, you get one. It's really funny how it works. Right. These ones haven't been cut yet. And I always keep my lollipop sticks in a jar. That way it's easy to pick up. And I don't have to worry then about keeping them tidy in a pack or something. Because the pack they come in is just an ordinary cellophane pack. It's not anything sturdy.
What are you making, a frame?
Yes, I'm making a frame, and on the outside. I know it doesn't look much now. A little bit more.
Angie said she's glad that her live chat's working. We're glad her live chat's working too, Angie.
Yeah.
And Brandy said she loves the lace on the top of your page, or my page maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You
It's mine. It's it might be yours. I don't know. But I know I got lace.
Mine.
It's got I think on mine it's got I pictured the lace that I did a love sign with. It was the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what
Both. You said both. So yeah, there's no fighting.
No fighting. She's already told me to shut my face.
I want you. Okay. He said I don't need a phone. He said they probably hear me if I. So I told him to shut his face. I'm gonna take my hat off now, alright?
Oh yeah, she got a hat on. She got like a Christmassy hat on. Because I did say to her before the live, Ange, I'm gonna be doing a Christmas project. just cut. You can keep the ends, but I like mine snipped off. And if it's Mod Podge you're using, you can wiggle it around so you're not sort of stuck in one shape.
What does that mean?
Well, if you're using hot glue dries instantly.
Oh, yeah.
So any form of wet
I-
glue, you can sort of move it.
Very clever, aren't you? Very clever.
Thank you, Ange. Right. Put it there and now for it to be frame as in sort, it needs to be risen a bit more than what it is at the moment. So I'm going to go round the frame that I've just made again with my lollipop sticks, and then that way I know it's risen, so it gives it a bit of dimension when I go and put my pictures or anything. Now the way I do mine, the way I have done mine before in the past, and especially on that mixed media project, is I always cross over where so I'll show you know what I mean. So you see,
Brandy said, so please tell me about yourself while you're crafting. And I mean both of you,
right,
you ladies.
okay, give me a second
Well,
then.
You first.
What I mean, alright, okay. What I mean is when I sort of stop at the end there, if I put a piece over, you sort of build like bricks. So that's what I mean. So while I'm doing this, let me tell you, well, I don't know what you want to know. Been crafting my whole life. Been crafting my whole life. I used to, when I was a teenager, there used to be an art club near us, and I didn't have many friends at school. I wasn't popular. You know, like some kids can be really popular. Well, I wasn't the popular kid at school. Never was. And so I took this art class up. And this gentleman, I can always remember him. He was so kind. He took me under his sort of wing. And he showed me everything there was in the site about learning to draw, what depth means, what landscape, what's portrait, what works best, what doesn't. And I used to draw in pen and ink, and just draw pen and ink, and the effects used to be immense. So yeah, that's where that's where I started drawing, and then my craft has just grown from there. And I've done different crafts over the years: jewellery making, card making, the lot. What about you, Ange?
And you come to the land of the valley.
Pardon?
You come from Wales.
Yes, I come from Wales, South Wales. I was born and bred in Bridgend. I went to college for 3 years up in Birmingham, and that's where I met Chris. And I came home with him. You know, somebody had to come home with an Englishman. So I felt sorry for him and came home for him. And we've been together ever since.
Right. How many animals have you got?
I have 3 cats, 3 dogs. Anything else you'd like to know?
Okay.
Oh,
What are
we've
their
got Amelia. Amelia was Amelia originally was my uncle's cat, and she came to us because my uncle got broken into, and he was frightened because she was an indoor cat that they would take her if they came back. So we had her, and we kept her with the name. And then we've got Bailey, who I named after Bailey's the drink, of course. And then we've got Marley. again came to us through a cat's rescue home with his brother Albus, but we have no longer got Albus anymore, but we have Marley. And he's like a big teddy bear. That's the only way to describe Marley. And then we have Rosie, who's my little Bichon, who made a very nice...
Oh, yeah, lovely.
She made a nice appearance on the live show last night on Facebook. And she was named after Rosie and Jim, because I used to run home from nursery to watch that programme and loved it. And what else have we got? Teddy. We've got Teddy. We named him because when he was a pup, he literally looked like a teddy bear. And Heath is Chris's guide dog. And because he's a guide dogs actually name him. We don't. It's a little bit too short.
That's a nice name anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. And then when because he's a guide dog, he only goes up, he'll get to a certain age where because he gets older, dogs get older, they sort of, they retire. And you'll get to a certain age, and it should be about 9, but they reckon with Heath's work ethic, because he's such a brilliant dog, by now he should have lost some of his training, but he hasn't lost none of it. And yeah, so that's our animal.
Well, you haven't got to give him back, have you?
No, we have got the option of giving him back if we wanted to, and then he would go to like a retirement home, a bit like an elderly home except for dogs. But no, we couldn't give him back, not after having him for that many years. So what about you, Ange?
Said she said, oh, so sweet, I love other crafters stories, love meeting new people as well. And she said, you're an animal lover just like herself. And you said, but couldn't put a shirt together if I had to.
Don't understand that.
Yeah, Angie Brown talking to Lynn.
Thank you.
Brandy. And
so who said that comment about an animal lover, Brandy?
Yeah, Brandy.
Thank you, Brandy. Yes, I've always been an animal lover. At one point we had 13 guinea pigs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we had 13. And we only had 13. Yeah, well, the idea was I was going to breed a pair and then they were going to go to loving homes, but I couldn't resist to keep them.
Well, that's no good.
No. So what about you, Ange?
What about me?
Well, come on.
Right, okay. Mine's a bit longer story because I'm a lot older than you.
Oh, yeah. I'm only 29, so I'm the baby out of the two of us. I gotta look after.
Yeah, and I'm only 59.
Is that the rest, or that's just it?
I don't know about me. What? I'm married to Tony. I've got 6 children.
She treats him very nice.
3 biological children and 3 chosen children. I've got 16 grandchildren and another one on the way. I love crafting. I like a laugh, don't I?
Yes, and she does.
I like to have a laugh.
She plays me up.
I work in a shop. I work in a pharmacy. I'm old. I'm not very good at YouTube videos, but I still keep going, don't I?
Brilliant doing them YouTube videos. So I've got some water next to me while Angie's having a break. I'm just going to spray this I want the colours to blend in a bit more. So I don't need those. That's my frame now, base done. So I'm just going to spray this and then add colours. But carry on, Ange, I'm listening.
I don't know what else to tell.
So have you got any animals?
No, I got 3 goldfish in a barrel out the back.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't got any pets because we both work and it wouldn't be fair. So when I retire, I told my husband when he croaks it, I'm going to get a little dog. So sometimes, some days I said to him, "Oh, for God's sake, how long will I got to wait for my dog?" But yeah.
How long has she got to wait for a dog? This one where I'm working with is called Graceful Pink, and the other one I've just worked with is Vintage Lavender. So I'm building up pinks and purples
Nice.
while Ange
Pretty.
talks. Keep talking,
Angie Brown wants to know when the baby's coming. It's not till next March.
Oh yeah,
little boy.
Are you having the baby, Ange, or is your?
No, I'm not pregnant, Dev. I'm stagnant.
Only you could come out with that.
How can I be pregnant at 59? Come on.
Well, I had to ask in case somebody else asked. Where are we going?
I love purple and pink.
So I'm just building up the colour. I'm not too bothered by the frame at the minute because I can fill that in a second. So I want to let that just drip and really concentrate on building the colour up so that when we put the picture on, she doesn't look out of sorts. Okay. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of brown. Now I'm using Vintage Rose. This is cosmetic. Because I put water on, it'll help build it.
You put water on, have you? I missed that bit.
Yeah, I did put water on. Use those bottles that you gave me. Brandy says, "Oh, bless." What is life without laughter? Brandy says. See, she forgets about the comments.
Absolutely right.
So I just want to dry this a little bit, not too much, because when I put the I'm gonna put the stencil on while it's wet, so that's why I don't want to dry it too much. Now let me see what colours we got. I'm gonna use Graceful Mustard, and then I'm gonna build purple back up.
Do you know what? I've got some canvases. I might have a go at that.
It's really fun because all you're doing is building up your colours. Right. Now I've got this stencil. While that's still wet,
I know I'm too old to have a baby, Angie. I don't want a baby, thank you very much. I've done my bit. Brought up 6 kids. That was enough.
while it's still wet.
It's fancy, isn't it?
Now I'll dry it and then I'll add more colour to it. But yeah, all this about is just building up the colour, because you know, if you look at mixed media projects, they've used almost anything to get the picture that they want. And if you find that the stencil is just running low in places, put it back on and it'll dry just like that for you. Right. Now what I'm going to do now is I I'm going to use my butterfly stencil. Now bearing in mind this is still wet. Right, and then I'm going to spray.
Brandy said she's loving the canvas so far, and she gave you a big love heart.
Oh, thank you, Brandy. I've sprayed it
Brandy
with
said she's never seen that done before.
Mauve. I love doing mixed media.
Mauve.
And I'm going to use pale blue. Right. Bring the stencil up. And where there's too much paint, oh, the brushes is coming off. Bristles are coming off my brush. I'm just going to dry this and then I'm going to build the colour back up again. So what I'm hoping to do is give it a bit of dimension with the butterflies, but I do it in different colours. Let me wipe this down first before I...
What are you doing? Peeling the thingy off?
Yeah, just a bit. Right, where's the white? I'm going to spray a little bit of white on these butterflies, and then I'm going to go in with dark purple. Leave it there. And while I've got the heat on this side of the canvas, I'm going to work on the edges. So I want to make my edges a bit dark. So I'm using the blue and green just to build my colour up. And then I'm going to go back in with that green again, and then back in with the blue. And what's happening now, you can sort of see the ones that we did right at the very start.
Marie said don't melt your stencil.
Don't what?
Melt your stencil, laugh out loud.
And then I'm going to use a little bit of green just to give it dimension. And those butterflies, can you just sort of see them? We've got some butterflies here, and where this has happened is where I put that first stencil on. So it's not where the butterfly stencil stopped when I first added on, it's where that first stencil, where I put the first stencil on, and it's created that effect in the middle. Now if I had done that dry, it wouldn't have created that effect. So anything makes you mixed media canvas, mixed media. You can use absolutely anything you want to use. So I need that to dry a little bit more, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to work along this side now, and I might, thinking of putting a rose just in that corner. So I've got fairies to come here, so that's why I'm not really concentrating that much on what's going on the bottom. Right, there's that. Okay, let me move these spray bottles out the way so you all see my arm. I do apologise. Are you liking the colour, Ange?
To be honest, I'll be perfectly honest with you. From my end, it's all blobby and blurry. I can't see
at the
it
minute
properly.
Okay, fair enough.
So I don't know. I don't know whether it's my end or whatever.
So I want to put that just there like so.
Have you took the stencil off?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I'm using another stencil now. I want to make this rose a darker, because I've used the light colours already. If I was to use light, it's going to look the same as that background. So in order to do that, I want some blue, but I want a little bit of brown to make it a bit darker.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use, dab it down if you think you've put too much ink on and you think, oh, have I put too much on?
Is that blue, that one? I like that blue. Nice.
Yeah, blue. It's the watercolour spray. It's got the shimmer mist inside it.
I'm going to get that one. Is it denim?
No, that's the one that's come in. The denim one.
Oh, that looks nice. Brilliant.
See? And now what I'll do is, because I've lifted it off too soon and it's gone between the lines, that's going to give me my shading. So it's done most of the work for me. Now, I'm going to go in with my purple. I'm going to use this purple, I think. I'm going to use Vintage Lavender. But instead of spraying it, I'm going to paint it. And I want a thin brush just to go in between. See, and you can sort of see where the stencil begins and where it ends. Because I used the dark colours, the purple isn't coming out purple because I've used the dark colours.
Andy said she's still here. Her dad's cold, so.
Oh, bless.
My sister called me from America. She's waiting to get on the coach to come home. She won't be home until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh,
and she said it's absolutely boiling. I said, well, you better make sure you get a jumper on the plane because it's freezing there.
Oh, I was going to say, she's not catching a coach all the way down from America.
No, a coach. So she's waiting to get on a coach to go to the airport, to get on a plane to come back to us.
Oh, I see. Can you sort of see the rose beginning to take shape now, Ange?
Yes, I can. It's very beautiful.
And that's me painting it on. And because I've got some leaves in that stencil that I want to bring up. I'm not going to do them in green. I'm going to do them in... What are we doing with the blue? What other colours have I got? Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we'll do them in chestnut.
Oh, Angie Brown said she's sorry that she wrote to me so much. A lot to see if her YouTube was working. I wasn't aware that you had written to me so much, Angie. I don't go on YouTube all the time, only because I work, and when I come home, I got Facebook and I do my crafting, so I don't go on YouTube that much. Usually late in the evening, I'll go on for maybe half an hour or something, but I'll have a look. You've been writing to me, have you?
So what have you been doing today? Working, Ange?
Yeah. I did some crafting today.
Did you? What did you make? Am I allowed to ask?
I made a fabric tag.
Now I wonder what you could have made that for.
Pardon?
I said I wonder what you could have made that for. Wonder what you could have made the fabric tag for.
Well, actually, I made it from fabric.
No, I wonder...
Why have you moved it out of the screen? We can't see it now at all.
I moved it out because I'm going to wipe the back of the table so I can put it back. There.
All right, I'll let you off.
See? Right, now this has come off. So, my Mod Podge...
That's better. The sticks fell off.
Yeah. It's because I use Mod Podge. That's okay. Right, now I've got some of the butterflies there. Now I was building up the colours. So what I want to do now is I want to follow through on that. I think I'm going to follow that theme through the canvas. So I have got on the same stencil little roses to come off. And what I did on my stencil is I'm going to move it up because I want to put a little one just there, like so. And I'm gonna spray this one brown. I'm gonna dab it, and then I'm gonna spray it. I'm not gonna spray blue, green. Let's go green. Lift it off. I'm going to dry that, and then I'm going to go over it like I did with that one using the brush. Now what I'm going to do different to this one, I think, what are we going to go we'll use the same colour scheme. Is I'm going to bring the actual flower down a bit. What I mean by that is use this as my guide and bring the flower down so it's sort of, it looks as if it's shading the opposite way. You'll see what I mean now. All gone quiet, Ange. Any comments?
Well, Angie said she can't hear me. She can only hear me a little bit. So that's never a bad thing, I suppose.
The sound's up.
I don't know.
Right, I'm going to use...
You can hear me, though. You can hear me, Colette, can't you? So
I can hear you, yeah.
I've gone quiet. Nobody's chatting.
I think everybody's concentrating on what I'm doing. It must be.
It's intriguing.
So this rose, if you notice, hasn't got much of a shape like the one in the up the top. It hasn't got the lines in between, and that's on purpose because I don't want all the roses that I'm going to be putting on to have that line going in between. But if you wanted that line, I'm going to show you a little trick. Grab a cloth. Now, ideally you'd want, no, I'm not going to grab a cloth. Grab a piece of wet wipe. You want like a little line. So fold the wipe so you've got a line, like a fold line, right? And literally make your lines just by using the wet wipes. Can you see? So I've almost created my own lines. And then
yeah, very good.
And then I'm going to use, what have we got? Green, no I don't want green. Vintage lavender. No, I'm not going to use vintage lavender. I'm going to use my acrylics, because that's why I put them on my board. So I've got a bit of peach. I'm just going to go in between, break that colour up a little bit.
Angie Brown said, Dawn Marie said she thinks that everybody's watching you. There's not too much chatting.
I know.
Yeah, we're all intrigued. Angie said she's just about ran out of tea bags. Tell her she can buy them on eBay.
Oh, Angie Paisley said you can buy them on eBay. Can everybody hear Angie Paisley? I don't know whether it's... I'm going to use a little bit of brown. I don't know whether it's our sound or whether it could be blending those colours in. Right. Oh, I might have to stick that one down. It keeps coming off because I've used the Mod Podge. Now I'm going to use, where is my blue? I'm going to put a bit of blue in this rose, I think.
Oh bless. Sonia can hear me, and so can Dawn Marie. So that might just be Angie's device, what she's on.
Just want to put a little bit of blue because we've used blue in the background. I want to pick it up.
I know you can hear us.
I want to just pick it up ever so slightly. I'm going to use the stencil again, I think. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to come down. So I'm not going to go straight on top of that. I'm going to come down to give it that shading. And I'm going to spray it again. Because I've used brown, let's go with purple. I'm going to dry it once it's there.
Somebody's got a question.
Yes. There, that's better.
I don't know what it is yet.
That's better. Can you see what I've done there? I've made the flower bigger just by creating the same flower but bringing it down. So I've made it, expanded it a bigger. So I need, I'm going to use the purple that I've just sprayed it with. And I'm just going to put...
Right, Sandra wants to know, are Lynn and herself the only ones posting their swaps?
Start again, missed that.
Sandra wants to know, is Lynn and herself the only ones that are posting their swaps?
No. No.
What, the ones that the swap we just done, or the one we're going to do?
No, Lynn and Sonja was the month wasn't over. The month was over. Is it the 14th today? Was it yesterday? Well, the month was over tomorrow, and everybody had already posted them through. Well, they had made theirs and posted them through the month, and they had gone up in the group. But if you check Sonja, you'll find that they're already on the group.
Yeah.
But yeah. But don't worry, because it wasn't, like I say, look at my hands. See,
I put pictures of mine on, and Shirley's put pictures of hers on, hasn't she?
We all have. All have. It's just, like I say, the month wasn't over, and I didn't want to pressure nobody, and I knew Sonja had difficulty this month, otherwise she would have had hers on time. Well, more sooner, I say it's on time. But, yeah, so don't panic.
She said, okay, she couldn't find them, but they are on there.
They are on there, I promise you. I haven't taken them off. I wouldn't do that. They are on there. Right, okay.
And Angie Brown wants to know if you can use tea bags that tea comes in. Of course you can, Angie Brown.
Well,
all you need to do is, just split them open, empty out the tea bag, the tea, and use them like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so my canvas at the minute, I've got one rose there, I've got some butterflies going up here, and I've got that rose creation going on. I'm not going to put anything by here at the minute because I want my images to go there. Now, where have they gone is the question. You tell me I haven't. Here they are. So it's at this point now where I'm going to dry it off. I'm going to see where I want to put my images. I will be putting some filigree stuff on the outside, but I've got my colour that I want to create on the canvas. Now those butterflies, I can see them, but I'm going to stand them out with some, I think this is called Vintage Rose Cosmetic. So I'll pick them out now with a brush. So if I spray it, it's going to spray the entire thing. Or you could, once you've got everything dry, what you could do is sort of separate it out, but then that's a pot in itself, and do it that way if you wanted to. Like I said, I'd rather do it, and I'm only doing the background. This is only the background. So we're going to pick those
The
butterflies
Sandra said
up.
she was in time. They were in time because
Yeah, they were in time.
The 15th.
No, they were in time. God, I've only released next month's swap today. Yesterday? Today?
And Brandy said it looks beautiful. Looks just like watercolour.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. I have, what was I going to say? I've printed the images out on watercolour.
So the canvas looks like watercolour.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I can see it now. I can see it's a butterfly.
You see? And if I put too much on my brush, it'll darken the colour on it already on there. And I'm literally just not even touching the canvas with this brush. I don't want to spoil it. So those are the only butterflies I've got on there at the moment. I may want to add a few more as we go on, or I may want to just stick to that. Now I'm going to move my sprays out of the way. Now that's dry, apart from those butterflies. We're going to put the pictures on and see where we're at with the pictures. Now I printed these out earlier on watercolor paper. So we have here, we have, she would look really pretty just coming off the page, maybe. And then we have her. Now I might cut her down, or might just stick her. If I stick her there, I'm going to cover her. Might just stick her there, and then I can have the word believe, so you can sort of see where I'm going with the image. Now I'm going to use Mod Podge. I printed these out on watercolor based paper. I literally ripped a page out of the my watercolor paper pad, and I've printed it out on there. Now these wings, where's my scissors gone? Right.
Colette.
Yes.
Colette, can you move the pitch down a little bit? Because we can't see the top of it. Well, I can't.
Okay. You tell me when. There?
Hang on. Got to give it a chance to catch up. That's better.
Right. Okay.
You don't get it. You haven't got quite the whole lot of it in. That's all.
It is quite a big canvas. I don't think I gave you all the measurements when I first started. What I was planning on putting now was there, and then that one just there. Now this canvas, I'll tell you the measurements of it. It's quite a big canvas. It's about 10 inches wide. 8 to 3, what's that? 11 inches long. So yeah, it's really big.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to glue.
Said it looks. Anne said it looks good, and Brandy Lynn said, "Just lovely. It's so sweet."
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it is. Lovely.
Thank you both, or all of you. So, what has everybody been up to today? Has anybody been crafting? I will dye the colour down a little bit on these wings, I think. Now I want to give
they're nice.
This picture, I'm not going to put, I don't think I'll put any wings on. I might change my mind. This one, however, this picture, I'm going to use this butterfly, and I'm just going to pop this over a second, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So this butterfly already comes on a metal stand. It's already glitterified. I'm not going to throw the stand out because the wire's good for other things. And all I'm going to do is place that.
Oh, Angie said, I can't bake, so that would be a good gift to me, laugh out loud. And Brandylin said she's prepping stuff for a live stream tonight. We're all making different types of ornaments. Well, what time's the live stream, Brandy?
Are you making you doing a live stream, are you? You'll have to let me know what time. Like I say, put it in the comment section. We'll come over and I'll pop over and have a look. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to cut this down section. But yeah, you are right. We're all making different kind of ornaments for Christmas.
No, that's what they're making on their live stream. They're making different types of ornaments. So.
Ah, right. Okay. Now I've got one wing there. And with the other wing, I want to be able to sort of do...
Sonja's working on curtains for her bedroom.
No.
She hasn't got none at the moment, so she's waking up too early.
Oh, bless.
That's what happens, isn't it? Is it cold where you are, Sonja?
It's been freezing here. Really cold.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, Debbie Vignola just said hi, ladies. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Yeah, Brandylin said it will be under Brenda G's Designs and it's 8 p.m. Eastern time, whatever that is.
Oh, American time.
So you'll have a good laugh.
It's American time. I'm trying to think. Eastern.
4 hours behind us, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to have a look on Google. But
because when I talked to my sister at 8 o'clock, it was 4 o'clock in America, so 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's to work out.
Yes.
So Sonja said it is a little cold there, so even colder with no curtains, I should imagine.
I'm debating on whether to put two wings.
So Dawn Marie said, when you say freezing cold, Colette, what temperature are you talking? What are we on here at the moment?
Well, the other day...
Was it last night? Freezing?
Yeah, last night it was cold. I think I looked at my clock and it was... I can't even remember. -6 last night.
Was it 4, 5 degrees?
It was cold. It was really cold. That's what I mean by cold. But anything cold to me, I'm going to leave that fairy because she's not sitting right at the minute with me. So I'm going to leave her sit there and then I can always go back to her. Now I'm going to cut. She's sitting on a toadstool. So I'm going to give this a little bit of shape because I have actually got some nice rocks to put underneath.
It's actually 8 degrees at the moment here. 8 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit is 46 Fahrenheit.
Can you all see that?
Wales? Let's see. It's colder.
So I'm going to glue this down with Mod Podge. And then stick it down like so. I'm going to leave her wings just pop on over the sides. I think I might cut some of this out to put on that bottom fairy wing. Because I want it to be a bit sparkly. I tell you what I want to have a go at. Now, if somebody does it, let me know. I'd love to know if you do it and you beat me to it. I would really love to know. I want to have a go at some Beatrix Potter decorations. Oh, this is Christmas ornaments.
Right. So Sandra said her bedroom's not ready yet, so she's obviously not sleeping in it. And Brandy said it might be a bit late because it'll be 1 a.m. in Wales time.
Right, okay.
Then Angie asked what part of US she's from. She's in North Carolina. And then Dawn said, that's cold by me, about 30 degrees. Well, we're on...
Wow. Right, so what time is it with everybody at the moment then? I'm gonna use that wing there, like that. See how that's different to that top one? That top one's still not sitting right, so I'm not gonna rush it and stick it down. I'm gonna use my glue gun for this.
Sandra's time is an hour ahead of us. She's on 11:13. Dawn Marie at 4:14, is that in the afternoon? 5:14 in for Deanna, 5:14 for Angie Brown.
Oh, wow.
It's afternoon, isn't it? Is that afternoon? Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? It won't be up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I don't know, you know.
Well,
then again...
Old, aren't we? So you're going to watch that at 1 o'clock this morning then?
I will be, because I'll be up at 1. But will you watch it back on Catch Up, Ange?
I will watch it back on Catch Up because I got to go work tomorrow, so I don't. I might watch a bit of it at 1 because I don't usually go sleep for about 2ish, but I only sleep about 6 hours a night.
See, it's a lot different to the white ones. The white ones weren't sitting right with me, so I weren't going to stick them on if they weren't right. Now I want the same wing a little bit longer to stick behind her. So
now I know what to do with mine.
Yeah, we had these from Country Baskets.
Country Baskets.
Yeah. So I'm going to stick that one down first.
Debbie said beautiful wings, and everybody else is telling us what the times are. So it's 5:14 in Florida. That's where my sister is at the moment. Well, she might be on the airplane now. Angie in Tennessee, here in my state, and Sandra has to get up early, babysitting tomorrow. Normally I can watch Andy, but she's got to get up early.
Oh, okay, no worries. Thank you for watching, Sandra.
No, she's not going from ours. She's on the boat Randy.
Oh, right. Okay, I got you now. I'm with you. Right, so I'm going to put this little fairy. I want it to come off the page. So because this is watercolour based, I've printed off on watercolour. I'm going to glue the paper down with Mod Podge. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue gun glue just on the back of the wings of hot glue, yeah.
And Sandra said she's not going now, laugh out loud.
I know, Angie's just said that to me, she's not going yet.
Oh, that's so pretty.
See? And you can have so much fun with mixed media. Does anybody else do mixed media? Have you ever tried mixed media, Ange?
No, never.
Right. Now I'm
a bit scared of it, to be fair.
The thing is, you can't go wrong with mixed media in my eyes, because it doesn't matter what you add to it. It doesn't matter what you add, because it can be beautiful, but then it's going to turn out beautiful no matter what you add to it. I'm going to use these rocks. Now, I picked these up from Country Baskets, and at the time, Ange went, "Why are you picking them up?" I went, and Chris went, "Mixed media, of course, Ange." So
Deanna agrees with me. It is about mixed media. It's a bit scary. I think that's what I said. Brandy didn't said it reminds her of Sugar Plum Fairies.
Yes.
She loves doing mixed media. It's a blast. And she sells her pieces, Brandy.
Oh, wow. Oh, Brandy, I'd love to see
how much are you going to sell that to me then? Sell that to me, how much?
Oh, I don't know. Right, I'm going to put some rockery on. I'm going to, go on then.
£2.50.
£2.50. Shut your face! Shut your face, Anne! Shut your face!
You talk to me or now or Tony?
Not talking to you. Messing about. Right, I'm going to put, these are...
There was a time for everything. She didn't make a fabric bag or a card before too. And she's done that now, laugh out loud. So yeah.
These might have to be stuck down with hot glue.
I'm going to see what we're going to do with the gravel now.
Okay, so the gravel, like I say, Ange didn't believe me when I said I was going to use this for mixed media. And I was going to stick this down with Mod Podge, but then I thought, it might not stick. So all I'm doing at the minute, I'm just building a bit of a rockery base just by gluing. Let me glue this down because it's driving me insane.
Now, Brandy said Sonja should give it a try because it's so much fun. And Sonja said, well, she does have canvases waiting for her, so that's good, laugh out loud. And Angie said, me too, Angie. Like I said, a good gift to me. It's her birthday next month. Well, I asked for £2.50.
Right, I want to make like a rockery with these. So, using the hot glue, because they are rocks, they're the kind of rocks you put in a bowl and you put potpourri in, that kind of thing. So I want to build the rocks up at an angle, because I think if they've got some sort of a shape to them, they'll be more interesting to the eye. Right, so these rocks that side. Now I'm going to put rocks this side, but this is like a toadstool or a rock she's sitting on. So I'm going to put some little ones jilted just across the bottom, and I've got tiny ones that I'm not going to burn my fingers. I'm going to use Mod Podge to put them down. May take a bit longer to dry because I'm using Mod Podge, but they will dry because it's Mod Podge. So see, and it's just about building your scene up.
They're like little golden nuggets.
They are. Do you know they remind me of? They remind me. Well, you'd know this, having a fish. They remind me of them rocks that you put in a fish tank.
Yeah. We haven't got a rockery in our fish tank, so there's a barrel in the garden.
Oh, why? I forgot.
No.
And I will emphasise that I'm going to put some colour on these rocks. So they won't all remain gold.
Oh, I see.
Angie, she can make you one anytime because she lives an hour away. We don't see each other that often, do we, Ange? Not as often as we should. Since we live so close.
I wish that we lived closer to each other. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would. But me and Ange have decided that we're going to... Well, I'm going to drive up there about 2.5 weeks before Christmas. And we're going to spend the day together like we did last time. So I'm quite looking forward to that because I enjoyed it last time. We went to this restaurant in Miange, and
yeah, you showed me right up, you did. I can't take you back to even apologise.
Go on, tell everybody how I showed you up.
Oh. What? First of all, when they gave you a £1 coin?
Yes.
Excuse me, you give me an old pound coin. And then she started about the pudding.
Yeah, of course. The girl's going to have her pudding. And her and Chris are going, oh, we don't need a pudding, Claire. We don't need a pudding. No, we'll have a pudding. And then they had a big, massive cake stand. And then I said, oh, I'll have the pudding in the glass jar, please. She went, so Ange went, oh, do you really need a pudding? You know, you've eaten loads. Like, no, I want a pudding. I want a pudding. So I made Chris go up first. And he's going, they haven't got any of them left. And I'm like, shut up, Chris. Of course they have. Of course they've got some left. What do you want about? So I'm just like, oh, I'll go up and help him. So she went up and helped him. And she went, Colette, that cake stand's only for display purposes. You don't actually get to eat what's in that cake stand. I just went, shut up, Ange. I said, that's not a display. I said, they're selling the cakes, man. She went, no. So in the end, this
no, week... it was display purposes only, the lady said. And I said, well, if that's the case, can we not have the edge off then that was in there? And she said, no, that's display purposes as well. It was a skull, wasn't it? Like a goblet.
Yeah.
And they'd done, like, because it was Halloween, they put all this, like, fake brains in it. And that was the pudding that she wanted, but it was only a display thing. I said, well, as far as I'm concerned, it should have been in there.
No, damn right it shouldn't have been in there.
Oh, so. Brandon said she forgot. She bets as late as have those car boot things called car boot sales there. I've seen a lot of English ladies' hauls from there, and they have some neat things. Yeah, we do car boots in. Do you do car boots in one?
No. Go get Philip.
Don't you? Well, we got one here every Sunday. One on Saturday and one on Sunday here in Bristol.
No,
the one on Sunday is really early. But yeah, you do get some really neat things at car boot sale.
Yeah. I think I only ever went to one, and that was in I can't even remember where it was at now. It's how long ago. So I've only ever been to one.
I go to hundreds of them.
Right.
Except loads of junk.
Now I have got some of these embellishments. They're like gold filigree stuff. And what I'm thinking, if I've got enough of them, I'm just going to post them around a few of the sides. If I've got enough. I think I have actually.
That's turning out really pretty, Colette. That's lovely, that is.
Thank you, Anne. These filigree things, I've had them for ages, but I've just never used them.
Yes, Dawn Marie, it is like a flea market. Yeah, she said it sounds like a flea market, yeah.
I think I've got enough.
It is very good there.
Do you know, I might just have enough. I have as well. Just to go around the border. And then I'm going to do, I've got some of this gold bauble effect. It's supposed to be Christmassy. But I'm going to put it there, and I have got some more from mine here. That I'm going to bring down. A bit like a tree. I'm going to see if I can find a bit more than that. And bring it down that side. So I might not need that one. We'll see. We shall...
We can't see that, because that's at the top.
Can't see what? The trees. This silver stuff. Don't understand.
Better. No, it's nice.
And I've got some flowers I want to colour as well. I might put some of them on you.
Oh, Sonia's only got one thrift store in her town. Blimey.
Craft shop? Is that what a thrift shop?
A thrift store, like a charity shop.
Oh my days.
Oh, I love charity shops. Don't you, Colette? Don't you love
I love charity shops, I must admit. I do love charity shops. I love everything about a charity shop because you never know what treasures. What's the saying? Somebody's trash could be somebody's treasure. I think that's the saying.
One said the picture's very blurry.
Christopher! It's on internet, ladies. I'm gonna give these gold figurines a bit of colour. Even though they're gold, I just want to give them a little bit of colour. This has turned out quite nice. Just looking at it now.
Oh, Deanna's not only got one. She's only got one thrift store there as well, and they don't have anything any good. That's amazing, isn't it? Because like over here, everything is recyclable, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a charity shop is just recycled. It's stuff that is recycled. It's what people give to a charity shop, and then the money they make on it is donated to charity.
Yeah, that's true. So who said they got only Sonja and who else?
Dawn Marie, Deanna Bolt, sorry, not Dawn Marie. Deanna Bolt said that she's only got one thrift store as well. That's crazy, isn't it? Maybe there's a business there to be started.
I'm gonna put some rockery up here because I think she's just missing. I'm gonna make it so it's make this one a little bit. Right, okay, where are we at now? Right, I've got some of this, I need some glue sticks. Right, what have we got? Glue gun. Right, I'm gonna stick. I've got some of this silver bauble stuff. I was thinking about. I will put a little bit of colour on it, but not too much, because I think the silver it just sits right with the colours that are already on there. What do you think, Ange?
Yeah. Gold and silver always go together really well. But you're going to paint the gravel, aren't you? Different colour.
Yeah. Oh. Right. See if I can bring this over. so it comes sort of over. It looks like branches coming down one side. Now, put it all the way up my arm. Right, I'm going to spray some of these pebbles. These are loose for whatever reason. They become loose because I didn't have enough glue.
Diana said she's really liking that Colette. And Debbie said, very pretty touch.
Thank you.
And they are having a little chat with each other as well, so you don't need to do that, do you?
No. But what's the chat about? I'd like to be
about the shop. Hang on. Dawn Marie said she's a lucky lady. Several thrift and craft stores close to her. Not enough money to shop though. That's the trouble, isn't it?
Oh my days. Right, I'm gonna put some colour on this gravel. Now since it's gravel, I'm gonna go with some green moss. But if I spray this, it's gonna go onto the actual image rather than it going in one spot. So I'm gonna use my brush again. And I'm literally just going to go over. Well, that's not doing anything. Why is it not doing anything? I wonder.
Might need to use paint.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was just going in between with this and then I might go over it with paint.
I like it gold. But then I like gold.
Yes, you do, and you like gold.
Oh, Deanna said that her shop is an hour away and she doesn't drive, so she don't get there very often.
Oh my days. Right, I'm gonna give some colour. Let's go a little bit brown. I'm using a brown acrylic just to go a little bit on between to break the gold up. Can you sort of see what it's done? Even though it's still gold, it's broken it up a little bit.
That's nice.
And then I have
Where did you get the images from?
Pinterest. That's where I got the images from. Right, I'm going to give a little bit of colour to these. Now, if I do them brown, they're going to match in with this. So, I'm going to mix. I'm going to put a bit of peach on them. Lighten them up a little bit. And what will happen is it'll just become like a vintage feel, if you know what I'm trying to do. Rub it in with my finger.
Brandy said you're giving it depth. It looks stunning.
I think that's, that's a nice thing when you give something depth, because for me, I quite like something that's 2D, 3D. Don't get me wrong, I like things that are flat, but it's got to have texture if it's flat. I'm all about texture and giving it like either texture or making it build so it's not that flat. I'm going to kill Chris because he's listening to YouTube in there and no doubt you can hear it. So all I'm doing is I'm mixing peach. Now it is called peach. This is peach acrylic onto this gold bar that I've stuck down on the side. And I have got...
Yeah, Brandy said it's almost bringing it to life. That's why she loves mixed media so much. I might have a go at mixed media then.
Yeah.
You've inspired me.
That's nice to know, Ange. That's one thing I love is watching people do mixed media on YouTube, because there's some fantastic mixed media projects already out there.
Yeah, Son just said she doesn't drive either. She wants to go to the nearest city like Rotterdam. She has to ask her son-in-law, can you imagine going to a crackle with someone that doesn't do crack? Laugh out loud. Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I can, because my husband hates it. He hates shopping full stop.
I'm quite lucky in that sense, because I suppose Chris don't mind going with me. I mean, Ange couldn't get over how good he was in Country Baskets. He was coming up with ideas. He was coming up with ideas that I wouldn't even think about. And I was like, oh, right, okay. Yeah, of course, I just thought of that. Now, I've got some of these, they're like, I call them flat beads, but they like bubbled. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few to this. I've got some other bits and pieces to add, but I'm just going to add these like little pebbles.
Oh, they're like little dewdrops.
Yeah. I'm just putting these on with my mixed media, my Mod Podge. Can you sort of see where I'm going with it? I love these little dewdrops. I don't even know what they're called, so that's why I'm unable to tell you what they're called. But in Miniature Land, they use these for like doorknobs and spy holes to put on the doors.
Dawn just said her daughter's doing her driving lessons and she can't wait for her to drive. Oh, that'd be great, Sonja.
Oh no, it's the best thing I've ever done is learn to drive. It took me 2 years, mind, but I got there. Right. Now, I want to concentrate now on this section here. So, I'm just thinking about adding a few flowers. Got some of these that I'd like to add. And these are only tiny little flowers, but they work beautiful. And they are white, but I'm not going to colour them.
Well, they miniature flowers.
Well, no, yeah, you could use them in Miniature Land, but not to my knowledge. I think you can buy them off eBay, but I don't know what they're called. I've had them for a while in my stash, and I love using them in my flower. Whenever I use flowers, 9 times out of 10 I'll use these, because you can mix them with almost anything. Chris? Christopher? Dear? Thanks, love. Ta? Yes. Yes. Right, let's add some flowers. I don't know whether to add. No, because we've got silver. What about some peach? Yeah, peach would be nice to add, because we've got the peach going on the edges. Right, I'm going to dye this silver down. And I'm going to do that using my, use all my brushes. I'm going to do that using my acrylics, I think. So just like I did on the edges with the peach on the edges, I'm going to dye it down using the peach acrylic.
Yeah, apparently there's a group on I think it's Facebook, or it might, I'm not sure. Someone that doesn't do stash on there, but I think it might be the States.
Oh,
so everybody's talking about that. And to answer your question, my husband doesn't go with me because I drive. But if we're out and he's with me and he has to look, he's just waiting there, like acting like he wants to kill himself. So I don't really go shopping with him for crafting. Have a look.
So what's everybody's style of crafting then? What would everybody say their favourite thing to craft with or to use even?
What favourite thing?
Favourite thing to use, what would be yours? Favourite style of crafting and favourite thing to use? I know what mine is.
I don't know, I've got all different ones, me. I love, Sonja likes shabby chic and vintage.
Right.
Diana likes lace.
Lace.
That's her favourite is lace.
Right.
I haven't got a favourite. I do like paper. Brandy likes lace and pearls.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
Brandy, it's just hit me. I know what Brenda Designs are. I've been watching her. It's just hit me. Just then, I knew who she was. She's doing a live with you tonight, or you're doing a live with her. I completely just dawned on me then to who she was.
Right. Dawn Marie likes almost anything she can get her hands on, and I'm a bit like that. Debbie said she's shabby chic and steampunk. And then she's fabric.
Ah, right, okay. So I think my favourite thing of all time would be my colours. I love working with colours. I think that has to be one of my favourite things to use is colours and sprays. And my all-time craft, I do like vintage. I like working with things in a different way. Yeah, I think that would be mine. Brandy says, well, great, we'll look forward to having you. I'll definitely be over, I promise you. Right, and I think I've finished my mixed media canvas. Yeah, I've finished it. I'm not going to add any more to it because if I think I mean, you could go all day with mixed media. You can add and add and add and add and add. And I think if I added any more, it would take it away. But I do have these that I was like debating. That's why they were out on the table, whether I was going to use them or not. And they would have gone with those because I've painted the peach on the outside. But since I don't know, I leave it. I'm not going to put them on. But like I say, I would have had them out. And there's something you can put in a bowl. So I'm going to read some of the comments out.
Can you move it down a bit so we can see it?
Sorry.
Or move your camera up a bit?
There?
Yeah, Ava likes hugging paper.
Yes, she does. She loves Graphic 45. She absolutely loves
paper.
So, beautiful canvas. Thank you, Debbie. Eva, what is... Shelley says, it's beautiful. Thank you, Shelley. Brandy Lynn says, yeah, it's beautiful. Where it all is. Don't want too much. That is lovely. Where it all... Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Brandy. I agree with you. If I was to put those peach rocks on. I'm going to kill my husband because I can hear the music from here. But no, if I was to put them on the canvas, I think it would take away. And Dawn Marie says, speaking of vintage, Colette, have you come up with anything to use vintage inspired frames? I sent?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Have I not sent you a picture? Yeah, I have. But I can't, I'm unable to show it because I'm keeping it for Christmas. But I did show Ange. I did show Ange, and she's like, oh my days, woman. But I will send you over a picture. Dawn,
You've still got one left, haven't you?
Yes, I got one left, one frame left, and I'm going to do that one for me. But I will send you over a picture of what I've done with the other one. But no, I haven't been able to show it. I'll show it after Christmas, and all the things I make for Christmas I'll show after Christmas. But yes, thank you very much for sending them over. And I must say thank you as well. I have done a video. Dawn Marie sent me a parcel the other day, and I'm going to show it to you because I haven't managed to put the video up. I had received it Saturday, and I should have put it up Saturday, but Saturday was just one of those days where I just didn't get 2 minutes to bear. Oh, right, so Dawn Marie sent me love the wings on the fairy. Thank you, Deanna. I can't get a clear picture. I'll raise it up now and I'll sort of do it section by section because I know I've moved it up and down the screen a lot during me doing it, and you were unable to see it all while I was doing it, but I will do it as I go along. Now, Dawn Marie sent me a little parcel with something she'd made me. And like I say, I have videoed it. It needs to go up on YouTube because I was outstanded by her thoughtfulness of sending me something and making me something. So she made me this. And it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. And every time I look at it, I look at it, it's something new every time I look at it. But it's absolutely beautiful, Dawn. I love this, and I love the butterfly there. And I did ask him a video, is this a vintage card? A vintage playing card? Because it looks like it is. Was it thank you for winning your Christmas stocking? I went, I know. And she sent me a message on the back, and I'll read the message. It says, thank you for Colette for the beautiful Christmas stocking and crafty goodies you won from one of the lives. You're always so thoughtful for sharing your projects, Dawn Marie. And then she put her, what she's actually called on YouTube, down at the bottom. And like I say, I did a complete video on it because I was like, wow, you know, I don't expect nothing from anybody. But when somebody sent that as a thank you, that just had me in floods of tears. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. Deck of Christmas playing cards I purchased on eBay last Christmas. It looks like a vintage Christmas card. That's why I was curious to wonder as whether it was, because on the bottom it says much joy be yours at Christmas time, and it's got the old-fashioned muff. That's why I was wondering whether it was vintage. But anyway,
pretty.
It is pretty. I just wanted to say thank you so much, Dawn, and it's hanging up in my room with a lot of pride. And yeah, I will always share what I know, what I am inspired by anybody that does a video. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you very much. Now, I am going to show you I'm going to show you the canvas now from one section to the other. So, and you'll have to let me know if it gets too blurry. So I want everybody to see it. So this is the bottom. So those gold figurines I went over with peach acrylic paint. So I went over just to darken them down. They're a bit too gold, because if you look at the before and after, can you sort of see the difference?
Yeah.
So I wanted to tone them down to work with the colours I had going on in the picture. And then I've done some rocks, and then on the rocks I used brown acrylic paint to darken those gold tones down. I've used some of these like little dewdrop things, as Ange called them, and I placed them on with Mod Podge. So I've got my first fairy. Now the pictures were printed off on watercolour paper off Pinterest. Then I put some of this gorgeous glittery pink. It was a big massive leaf actually, but I wanted to use it as wings rather than a leaf. And then you saw me with the stencils to create the background. Now I could have, you know, it depends on how much, when you're working with mixed media, I always think of it, if you think of your base, so you lay your colour down, and then you think of the pattern that you want on your base, and then you think of your your eye point, what you want people to firstly see. Now on this particular canvas, I wanted people to grasp the fairies, and then I wanted the stencils to just blend in on the background. So that's why I kept lifting them off and then putting a bit of colour down. So you can sort of see the butterflies go up, and there's more dewdrops, more of these gold figurines. This was purely silver. There is some silver bits peering through, but I've toned it down with the peach acrylic, and I've put some white flowers in between, miniature ones, to just break it up a little bit, because I didn't want it to overpower the complete canvas. And then at the top then there's more of these, and again with the lollipop sticks, because I wanted to build a frame, I've only put 2 sort of layers, but if you were to put 3-4, you would get a lot thicker frame all the way around. It'd be a lot thicker. So instead of you going out to buy a frame, maybe you could make them with lollipop sticks. And again, wanted to create that stencil, the blending in the background, for you to see it once you saw the fairies. And then more dewdrops, and then at last then I've got this little fairy just appearing at the top between there. So that was it. So
gorgeous.
Dawn says, a mystic fairyland, beautiful. Thank you very, very much. Angie said, that is going to look nice on my wall, Angie. Sandra says, beautiful Claire. Now I can see the beautiful fairy and the flowers. Love the way how you've placed the fairy on the stone. Thank you very much, Sandra. And Brandy says, oh, I just love it. So delicate and sweet, and you did a wonderful job. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming on tonight. I'm not going to be giving this one away because I absolutely adore fairies. So I'm going to put a hanger on this, and I'm going to be greedy tonight and keep it for myself. But I thank everybody for being on live chat with me tonight. I thank Angie for doing such a wonderful job reading the comments out though in the middle. She did go a bit silent. She did go a bit silent in the middle. I think that was because she was concentrating on what I was doing. And yeah, we're going to be doing another live next week at 9 o'clock next Monday. And then I've got my lives in between on Facebook on the group. I've also got my challenge, in case anybody wants to give a go on that. That was reaching 150. That was the 150 challenge subby giveaway. So there's 2 different challenges you can do. There's either the fabric tags or the Christmas decorations, but check that's one of the videos that's fairly recent. So yeah, that's very recent, so check that out if you want to give that a go. And if you're not sure how to make fabric tags, I've now created a blog, and over on the blog is how to go about creating a fabric tag, and I will be posting on the blog tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm so glad Pink Zebra had a look on the blog and she's left a comment, so I will go over and check that out. And I'd just like to say thank you all. Finally you keep that. Thank you, Sonja. And Dawn said you should keep it, you're always so generous. Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah,
Shelley says thanks, Colette and Angie. Sonja says bye bye girls. Thank you, Angie.
Bye, Sonja.
And Colette for a lovely
Bye,
life.
Marie.
Bye.
Bye, Fiona.
Good night to you all. And I'm going to say no star. No star. Love you too. And I will catch up with you all next Monday at 9 o'clock. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the week and I will catch you all then. Bye for now.